Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of May 3rd, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Virgo collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Virgo not see coming for the week of May 3rd, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Reflecting. At the bottom of the deck, we have ain't crap. Okay. Why is reflecting something that the Virgo collective does not see coming this week? For Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, my friends, we have the Four of Cups, we have the King of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Sun. I just heard what comes next. I don't know what comes next. Okay, the situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. The Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Wands. I'm going to take this too with that Three of Swords there. Okay, let's clarify some of these for you, and then we'll give you your message. Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups in Virgo's energy this week? Why is the Four of Cups in Virgo's energy? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Four of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. That's a heck of a lot of pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it appears here that you have closed out. I think this was of your choosing, but take it how it resonates to you. Some type of toxic cycle here has closed out in your life. I think it happened within the last week. Looking at the cards here, looks like it happened the month of April. For me, the Four of Cups in terms of a timing card is the fourth month of the year, because for me, cups are months. So it looks like probably in the past week or so, or in the month of April, something closed out here for you. Something that was toxic. It was no longer benefiting your highest good. And it seems to be like this week you're reflecting, what am I going to do next? Now that this is over, what is my next course of action? You're showing up here in the King of Wands energy. So trying to tap into a little bit of fire here within you to say, what am I going to do next? You know, now that I lost this job, what do I want to do next for a living? Or where do I want to be employed next? There's something like that here happening. You're very heavily focused on money, how to make money, how to make your money make money for you. It's like in the next chapter of my life, now that this has ended, what am I going to do next so I can live the best life possible? So you are reflecting. Now we have the Ain't Crap card here. We have the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Swords. This would be the other entity. I'm going to call it an entity because I don't know for some of you what this is. And I see that because of the Hierophant. The Hierophant could be in a career and finance reading, corporation or entity, you know, that you worked for. This could be someone that you were in a long-term committed partnership with, even possibly a marriage. The Hierophant could certainly also represent any type of community group or group setting, like a community group you volunteered in, or a political organization, or maybe even a religious one. It could also be seen in the context of a group in respect to like your family unit or a social group of friends. So again, I don't know what this Hierophant is to you. One person, many people, some type of group or organization, but they seem here to be wondering, what are they going to do that you're no longer connected to them or engaging with them, or whatever situation, environment, or connection this was that the two of you shared. Now that it is over, you're future focused, and they're wondering, what are they going to do now? Like what are they going to do? And I think with that Ain't Crap card, they're trying to portray themselves like it's no big deal. It's no big deal that the friendship ended. It's no big deal that you quit or they fired you. Again, I don't know who this is, but the feeling here is they're trying to portray themselves like everything is fine. It's no big deal that they're no longer associating with you. However, your absence is missed here. I'm not telling you to go back to something that was toxic. I'm just letting you know what's here energetically. Here we have Taurus, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Only take those signs if they resonate with you. It is a collective general reading. Tell me more about this person or these people or corporate entity, whatever group this is. What else does Virgo need to know about them? One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. See? So to the world, they're portraying everything is fine, stable, happy home life. Everything is great. For some of you, you may even be seeing this person maybe, or these people like online, like sort of like celebrating your departure, or that life is good now that they're no longer associated with you. But that's not true. It's a mask. If you look at that Seven of Cups, the person's like holding up this sheet with all these cups. It's like they're trying to get people to look at all of this stuff that's going on. Meanwhile, underneath the surface, they're Five of Pentacles. They're Three of Swords and Five of Pentacles. There is despair. There is loss here. There's longing, feeling isolated, feeling shut out, not knowing what you're doing next, and having no idea what they're going to do next since their association with you has come to an end. So this week, it appears here that you are reflecting. I'm going to get you some idea to help you with this next cycle or this next chapter of your life. And I'll also get you some advice cards on what you can do with this person or these people if by chance they are to reach out to you, or if you have the opportunity to communicate with them. So 3 cards of advice, please, Spirit, for the Virgo collective when it comes to this new cycle, something new here that they're working on or desiring to work on. Do you have any advice here for the Virgo collective? What is next, or what can they focus on this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. We have that Five of Pentacles. See, you're both kind of feeling it. Five of Pentacles, Hangman, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, I like this. Seven of Pentacles. Take your time to figure out what the next chapter of your life will be. There is no need here to rush. There's also something here in the Knight of Cups of like, be a little free-spirited with this thinking. Don't keep yourself boxed in. Don't think that you have to do things now in the next chapter the way you did them in the former cycle or former chapter of your life. So, I don't know, let's say you were a waitress and you quit or you were fired from your waitressing job. Don't keep yourself small and think, well, the only other jobs that you could apply for is waitressing. Think outside of the box. You know, maybe you want to be an administrative assistant. Maybe you could work at a hair salon. There's just, you know, maybe you could be a hostess at a restaurant. There's something here like just kind of in that Knight of Cups could sometimes be like using your imagination. So there's something here about now that you have incurred this loss, take your time, Seven of Pentacles, Hangman, to figure out what you can do next and use your imagination with this. Don't feel like you have to be pigeonholed to whatever you used to do. Now, 3 cards of advice for those of you who may by chance have the opportunity to engage with this person or these people this week, or again, maybe they reach out to you or you see something online here with them. I only say that because I see that Ace of Swords looking right at me. So 3 cards of advice here for Virgo. If they were to engage with this person or these people, or if they see something, anything online, maybe you might hear it third hand, fourth hand, you know, from other people. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your advice, how to deal with this. 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Three of Cups, bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands. There's something here that if this person or these people are open, and that's only, you know, if they are open to reconnecting with you because it would be financially or emotionally beneficial to both of you, then you might want to engage in some friendly conversation about that. But if you feel that that would not be possible with whomever or whatever this is, because you think like it would be too much of a burden, or you would get stuck carrying too much of the weight of collaborating or reconnecting with them, then don't do it. So at the end of the day, you have to do what is best here. If you have the opportunity to reconnect and you truly, truly feel within your gut, and you are a highly intuitive sign, believe it or not, if your intuition tells you there's no way that I would be able to collaborate with these people or this person, or if I were to re-engage with them, it would be too burdensome for me, then just no, don't even bother, you know, connecting with them. But if you think there's a possibility, at least be open to the communication. That's all. See what they have to say, and you can also share some of your opinions as well. The Knight of Swords is the most opinionated knight in tarot. That is what I have for you, my dear, for the week ahead. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, subscribe, hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, my friends, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.